What if Gonggong's spires wailed with guilt, clawing your soul to trap you in eternal ice? This heart-stopping tale from Gonggong in 2430 will grip you tight. Ryn Jex, a scout, finds wailing spires that scream her guilt over her father's death, but they're dragging her crew into a frozen abyss. Dare you face the cold? Gonggong's icy plains sprawl under a black, star-flecked sky, their spires jagged like guilty blades. Ryn trudges in her thermal suit, her boots crunching through brittle frost as she maps the dwarf planet's scars. The outpost's domes flicker in the dark, her only refuge since Earth became a lost dream. Ryn's heart aches. Her father, Kale, died in a drilling accident she caused 6 years ago. His last words, "It's wailing," haunting her nights. She searches the spires for answers. One day, her probe pierces a spire, and it wails Ryn in Kale's voice, a cry like splintering ice. Her chest burns with cold. She thinks it's the frost, but she freezes when the spire pulses blue and shapes Kale's face. His eyes hollow, judging her. Ryn's terrified, yet she keeps probing. The wailing spires scream louder, their cries sharper, and chaos hits the outpost. Probes seize, lights shatter, and the air chokes like it's stealing guilt. Ryn's scanner, her guide in the dark, stabs her mind as if the wails are burrowing inside. Other scouts hear their guilt in the spire's failed duties, old sins, then turn rigid, encased in ice. Ryn inspects a spire, its edges carved with glowing runes that pulse under her light. She confides in Taz, a gruff geologist with a scar on his cheek from a cave-in. Taz scours the plains and finds runes, images of people frozen, their guilt etched in ice. The spires wail, "You're damned," in a voice that cuts, and Ryn's hands tremble, dropping her scanner. What are these wails after? Ryn and Taz venture to a spire cluster, where frost bites like claws and winds howl like guilty ghosts. The spires wail in a maze of blue light, their runes twisting too fast. Ryn's gut churns, sensing eyes in the dark. The runes lead to a cavern of ice, its walls throbbing blue like a guilty heart. At its core, a wailing spire pulses, exhaling frost like a dying star. Shadowy forms writhe in the mist, faceless but accusing. Ryn's head spins like the spires pulling her soul. Taz's sensors catch signals from the core, not from Earth, but from beyond the Kuiper Belt. The cavern feels alive, starving. Ryn's scanner flashes horrors: Kale's accident, scouts screaming, an ancient outpost entombed in ice. Taz whispers, "The spires are the guilt, not just ice but a cosmic trap that feeds on remorse. They serve the judges, a force that thrives on guilt, growing with every wail." The outpost crumbles, domes split in sudden quakes, heaters fail, and scouts march toward spires, their eyes glowing blue like the ice. Ryn fears they're lost. Taz finds a jagged shard in the cavern, etched with stars that pulse like judging eyes. The spires roar, "We claim," and Ryn questions if Taz is hiding a secret. The ground shakes, Gonggong raging. Ryn grabs a shard piece. It burns cold, showing Kale's face, his voice pleading, "You killed me." Everyone's scanners show a frost web where guilt freezes forever, each note a soul, each wail a sin. The spire core displays a blue lattice, trapping every scout. The plains groan, shadows mirroring the web, as if Gonggong's waking. Taz finds runes, saying the judges crave the galaxy next, linked to other spires beyond, all starving for souls. Ryn sees vision shadows with glowing eyes plotting to crush worlds. The guilt signals streak to the stars, calling the judges closer. Radios wail Kale's voice, lights flash his face. Ryn feels Kale's faint whisper in the web, urging her to fight. Taz's eyes flicker, can she trust him? Gonggong quakes, shadows caging them. Ryn stares at the spire core, hands numb, sensing Kale's ghost. She thinks of her guilt, the outpost, and if this force is unstoppable. The air chokes, freezing her soul. The outpost falls silent, and Ryn wonders if the judges are inside her. The spires wail louder, their frost thicker, alive with hunger. She steps back, but ice splinters, and the wails call her name. Taz's face pales, staring at the core. They feel that something's coming, unstoppable. The plains roar, alive. Ryn grips her scanner, desperate for answers, but the wails pull her to the dark. The spires pulse like a storm, alive. Ryn wonders if she escaped or if the guilt's claimed her soul. Twist. The spires aren't ice. They're the mouths of a star beast that feeds on guilt, and Ryn's accident woke it. Is Gonggong a dwarf planet or a tomb of remorse? Would you probe a wailing spire knowing it craves your guilt? Share your darkest fears in the comments. Smash that like button if this froze your soul, send it to your space nerd friends, and subscribe for more stories that'll haunt your dreams.